Hey guys, welcome to One Dish Veg on Non-Veg English. Today we will see how to make laddu. For this you'll need besan, sugar, muskmelon seeds and cashews, ghee or clarified butter and elaichi powder. Here my mom has used a laddu making ladle to make this, but you can also use the normal cooking ladle which has holes in it. First, sift the besan. Here my mom has used this bowl for all the measurements in this recipe. Once all the besan is sifted, put it in a bowl. To this, add a fourth of a teaspoon of baking soda. Now add water little by little and make batter. The batter should be of this consistency that when you pour it from the ladle, it should fall in one straight line. You should not make the batter too thick or too runny, or else the bundis will not turn out good. Here you can see when the batter is poured from the spoon, it is getting poured in only one straight line. This is the perfect consistency, and now we can start making the sugar syrup. For the sugar syrup, add the sugar into the bowl and switch on the flame only after you add the sugar, or else the sugar will burn. And now with this, add half of a cup of water. Now you gotta wait till the sugar melts. While the sugar is melting, add the elaichi powder. Now keep aside. For this recipe, you can add a little bit of coloring into this so that it's a bit more colorful. The laddus are a bit more colorful. So for the green color, take the normal batter, 2 tablespoons of the normal batter into another bowl and add only a tiny bit of green coloring. Remember, a little goes a long way, so don't add too much. Add yellow coloring to the rest of the mixture. My mom also made orange batch later on. Heat some oil and keep the laddu making ladle on top and add some batter on the laddu making ladle. You have to add only one ladle full of batter, or else it will create this lines which we don't want. We want little bundis. Tap gently on the side of the ladle, and then you can see that the bundis are falling down. And the one thing to remember here is to not crowd the kadai, or else they'll become little clumps of bundis, and we don't want that. We want little individual bundis. And fry them till they are not crispy. They should not be crispy. They should be cooked so that we can eat them without feeling the raw taste of the besan. Now after crispy, you could after not crispy, you could take them out of the oil. And every time you are adding a new batch, you have to clean the ladle, or else they'll form little tails on the bundis, which we don't want again. So clean the ladle and do not crowd the kadai. The only things to remember in this bundi making. The 2 tablespoons of the green mixture wasn't enough for this whole yellow mixture and also the orange mixture, which my mom made later on. So we made a little bit more of the green mixture so that it was balanced between the yellow and orange. make all the batter like this. Now add the green batch as well. You can see that the green hasn't even made a dent in the whole yellow and orange batch, so we made a little bit more afterwards. The coloring step is also purely optional. If you want it, you can add or you can leave it out. It's just a bit more festive for the coming festive season. You can see the green and orange batches of here. To these boonies, add the muskmelon seeds and also the cashews. The cashews have been fried beforehand in the same oil. Now once we did all of this, the sugar syrup must have crystallized, so we're going to reheat the sugar syrup till all the crystals melt and we have a smooth sugar syrup. Once we reheat the sugar syrup, it should make a little more than a half of a thread. Once it's at this point, add the key and switch off the flame. Now to this, add just enough bundi so that the bundis can absorb the sugar syrup. If you add too much, the bundi will not, every single bundi will not get the sugar syrup. So add just enough so that they can absorb it. And if you add too little, there will be too much sugar syrup and that will not be good. And mix it very well. You have to mix it very well so that it does every single bundi gets the sugar syrup and it can get absorbed. And then keep it aside for 10 minutes so that the sugar syrup can get absorbed by the bundis. After 10 minutes, make laddu as shown. You have to just press and make a ball at the same time. See, laddus are so easy to make at home. This is one of my favorite festival sweets just because it's so colorful. So yeah, do try it at home. Here my mom has placed them in little cupcake liners so that they look a bit more cute. Do try it at home. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.